Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Through Black and White Eyes for this very quick, sharp news update. I was expecting a very quiet Tuesday, but Newcastle United and Craig Hope decided to blow that out of the water and give us some breaking news, which is absolutely incredible in a way. And not only that, Chelsea are parted way with Matteo Pochettino, who could be off to Man United now. It's all kicking off on a Tuesday. I don't understand why, but there we go. If you do enjoy this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button because it massively helps. And we'll obviously keep bringing you as much news videos as we can when we can through the summer transfer window. But unbelievably, Ashworth has dropped himself in it. Now, we all said when Dan Ashworth joined Newcastle United, we were like, yes, he's the man to take us forward in the transfer market. He's the one to make pathways for all the younger players and to make us a successful club from the under-9s all the way through to the first team. He's meant to be bright, clever, but he ain't that clever really, is he? So Dan Ashworth has been caught with a tapping up email in February, before he even announced it to Newcastle that he wanted to leave. So he blind copied to his own Newcastle email address, clumsily disclosing to the club the covert negotiations with Beretta, who is going to be joining Man United or was at Man United. At this point, he had not informed Newcastle of their interest. Now, apparently in the email, it actually says that Ashworth will accept the role, even though he hasn't officially told Newcastle what's going on. It's huge. And he accidentally did this himself. He's dropped himself in it. And why he doesn't think he was going to get caught? I mean, of course, we're going to check all the emails and all the correspondence through all that to make sure that it was fair game. Clearly, it wasn't. Clearly, Ashworth has got himself into trouble. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. So there will be a tapping up probe now. There will be a probe into this. To give you an illustration of what it means that Man United have got no leg to stand on when it comes to the fee that we're asking for Ashworth. We're not going to move away from it. This also happened to Liverpool in 2017, but with a young player. He was registered at Stoke City. They tapped him up, and they were fined £100,000, and they had a 2-year ban from signing academy players from English league clubs. So God knows what the ban will be for tapping up the sporting director. It's going to be very, very interesting how Newcastle handle this. Now, I hope Jamie Rubin, the dad, Stavely, and the Piff, his excellency, I can't pronounce his name properly. I hope they go to town on Man United. I really do. I hope they go to town and get whatever they can get. And could you imagine if we get a transfer ban put in place? Man United can't sign anyone for 2 windows or even a window. And then the other bit would be can't sign any players from Newcastle United for 2 windows potentially because of the information that he could be given to them about our young players and which ones they should be taken. This has fallen nicely right in front of the transfer window. There is no way we're going to do business with Man United now, not after this has come out, and it's absolutely incredible. There's other news as well. News I've had for a couple of weeks myself, but I haven't been able to get on it and do anything with it. I have mentioned it on live shows, but Sesko is a target. Personally, because we haven't got Champions League football, I can't see Sesko joining Newcastle. I think we'll meet the wage demands. I think we'll meet the release clause. But I honestly think Arsenal will be his destination, to be completely honest with you. But hey, no harm in trying. Sell the project to him, and you never know. And imagine having Sesko, Isak, and Wilson to choose from, or Wilson's on his bike, whichever way. But Sesko is definitely a target. There's the keeper from Valencia, who was always our target of a goalkeeper. This Ramsdale stuff was always a load of nonsense. But the keeper from Valencia looks like it's getting closer because they have just signed a new keeper themselves, potentially. And we want to keep her not as a number 2. We want to keep her that pushes Nick Pope. So we want to keep, and again, the guy is only 23. So there's a very good chance he'll be here for a long time as well. So good news on that front. Kelly is almost, well, it's done as far as everyone's concerned. They're just waiting for the transfer window to open, his contract to run out, which we said on the show last night. And Tossan's a little bit more difficult. He's still weighing up his options. I'm guessing he's probably waiting until after the FA Cup final to see if Newcastle get Europe. Because why would you go to Man United if they haven't gotten to Europe? There's even rumours they've already got a transfer budget. So that's going to be very interesting. But Tossan does fancy Newcastle because of Eddie Howe and how he wants to play him. So there's very, very interesting. And also the other news, and someone who we've hoping we were going to be getting, someone we've talked about quite a lot on this channel, is Olise. We are very interested in him. We are interested in hitting his release clause of 60 million. Makes the deal a lot easier to do. Again, I have heard he's a Man United fan, though, and that he might fancy going there. But again, are Man United going to be able to afford him? I don't think so. They're in big trouble. So Olise could be another player that could come through the door. And that would be an amazing window, wouldn't it? A keeper, a left centre-back, left back, a right centre-back, and then Olise. There's 4 players who have just massively improved our team. And Sesko make it 5. We are rocking next season if we can get those 5 through the door, I'm telling you, especially with Tonali coming back. Injuries won't be as bad, hopefully. We'll have squad depth. I'm excited for next season already. I really am. Even if we don't get Europe, I'm still excited. I honestly think we could be top 4 next year. I really do. Big push. Get this transfer window done and dusted. Get rid of some deadwood, and let's have a big push next season. But that's all the news. The big news is that, Man United, Dan Ashworth has dropped himself in it. There could be a lawsuit. There could be transfer bans. There could be all sorts of different type of bans and fines that Man United will find themselves in. But it's just more turmoil at that football club, and it's going to take a big man to step in as a manager and turn that around, because Ten Hag is certainly not the man at the moment, is he? And the other news is Mauricio Pochettino has parted ways at Chelsea on a mutual agreement. I cannot believe that after the run he's just been on and got them into 6th place, which is absolutely incredible considering the turmoil at that football club. And they've just thrown themselves into it even higher. So is De Zerbi off there, or is De Zerbi off to Man United? Who knows? Have your say in the comments, guys, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching as always. Thanks for supporting us. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button. Don't forget about our amazing sponsors, Diet Crow, 20% off for everyone. Link is in the description. And the same for Football Prizes, another amazing sponsor who do fantastic raffles. There's 2 raffles that have just finished. We're finishing tonight, but there'll be more raffles in the future. They do loads of these for other clubs as well. So if you're a fan of another club watching, consider buying some tickets from them. Links are in the description for both of them. So thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon. Take care.